Okay, so about that lady who was calling around to see if any of the churches would give her, formula. I'm seeing a lot of people, right? I'm seeing a lot of people being like, you're not supposed to test God, and testing the church is testing God. Go fuck yourself. The church is an institution created by fallible men who 1700 years ago made a deal with the goddamn Roman Empire, and we've been fucking it up ever since. That lady wasn't testing God, honey. God sent that lady to test you. God sent that lady to test you and you failed. That's what fucking happened. You just can't deal with the cognitive dissonance that you are indeed a piece of shit. You have been told, you have convinced yourself that you are the best and most special Christian, that you are God's best boy, that you got it right and everybody else got it wrong. And God sent that lady to humble your ass. You did not get the message. You don't want to accept that you're out here doing the devil's work. That's all this is. Because then you'd have to realize you're wrong about a whole bunch of other stuff too. You'd have to repent. You'd have to change your ways. And that is hard. You're lazy and cowardly and you don't want to do hard stuff that makes you feel bad. Kiss my ass. The white American church is fucking shameful. And as a minister, I am so sick of y'all being assholes. Let me tell you, the church I preach at, we don't have fuck all. Not fuck all. We're a tiny little congregation. We're barely keeping the lights on. We would have come up with that can of formula. First off, we have a tiny little fund for things like this. It's small. It can't do much. It ain't gonna pay anybody's light bill. But it can buy a can of formula. Secondly, even if we didn't, we would be calling around. At this point, I'm convinced there's only really two religions. There's the religion of the oppressor and the religion of the oppressed. And inside every single religion, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, those two religions exist. In every single religion, there are people who see the primary goal of religion as a way to maintain power and uphold hierarchy. And there are people in every single religion who see religion as a way to gain their liberation, as a means to freedom. And if you are questioning which side you are on, you need to ask if you are on the side of the poor and the vulnerable. Because that's where God is every single time. The church should be ashamed. All of you should be ashamed. Close your doors. Close your doors. You ain't a church. God ain't in there. Jesus said, whatever you do for the least of these, you do to me. And you just told Jesus that you are going to refuse to get a can of formula for a starving child. Which side are you on?